And we're back. Last time we unlocked Yoshi. We went to Peanut Park and Peach got kidnapped and yada yada blah blah blah. But who gives a shit about any of that, right? We got Yoshi. And with Yoshi, the game very, very subtly teased to us that perhaps we should investigate up here on top of this building because there's a gigantic pineapple sticking out of a pipe here. And you know, if anybody can eat a giant pineapple, it's Yoshi. So I don't know. Big red pipe, top of a roof. Could be anything in here. Let's check it out. Whoa, it's a new area. It's Serena Beach, the Manta Store. There's a classic level here. Just iconic. It's a great area. The mood. You know, it's another beach, right? We already had Gelato Beach. Now we're on Serena Beach. But this one's got more of a resorty vibe. Like that was like a beach you'd go for the day. This is like, you know, I don't know. You'd stay here. Well, theoretically you would. There's supposed to be a hotel. For some reason, it's missing though. Appears to be buried in goop. What can you tell me about that? Oh, please tell me my nightmare is over. You can save me. I don't know why, but you just look very capable to me. Is it because you saw, like, face on a wanted poster a little bit ago? That could be the reason. A paper-thin looking manta ray creature came and dropped goop everywhere. And his hotel sank into the goop, as he says. And it's becoming the Gossamer Ghoul! The Gossamer Ghoul! Yeah, so, like, again, I don't know what the fuck they were cooking with this thing. Like, what is this? What is it? It is just like a big evil manta ray that comes and spreads goop. Are you telling me Bowser Jr. painted this? What's his fucking problem? Like, what's his damage? I know his dad's kind of not the best guy, but... Oh, Jesus. Holy moly. This is definitely going to make my computer do some kind of work, because there's a lot of guys that are about to spawn on screen. Basically, every time you spray one of these things, it splits in two. It becomes like splits into two smaller ones. And until eventually they get small enough that you spray them and they just die. I think that's the smallest size right there. But you notice that it split into four of the smallest size at the end there. So it goes on for quite a while here, and they're all, you know, still dropping goop everywhere. Ow. I always found this was a pretty good strategy. Also, helps to stay in the water because they can't put their goop... They can still hurt you, but they can't put their goop down in the water. So you can't, you know, accidentally goop yourself. Which is kind of a concern sometimes when you're playing Mario Sunshine. Yeah, very cool level. I feel like I've heard before that this is like a... Ow. It's like a reference to The Shining or something. I need coins, like desperately, actually. Alright, there's some coins. See, these coins are nice and covered, nice and safe, nice and protected. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't read The Shining. I haven't seen The Shining even. So, I really couldn't speak on that matter, I fear. Ow. That's probably fine. Ow, that's probably fine. It does get annoying with the little guys because just like the amount of goop that they leave behind is so like infinitesimally small that it can be hard to actually even see it. Oh my god, there's so many of them out here. I thought there was like two. I came to get like two guys and they're all out here. What are they doing? Oh, brother. Oh my lord. It's actually maybe not the best. Well, it is a good strategy to go down by the beach because there is so much water here and like open space. You know what I mean? You're not going to get like caught on a wall. It's very easy to see where you're going. But there's not a lot of coins around. Well, maybe that's not true. I just kind of got a bunch of coins, I guess, didn't I? How's the... Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there's a move you can do where you press A and spray at the same time, and Mario does like a big splash attack. I completely forgot about that until just now, but look how effective that is. It's very effective. Ow. Yeah, I think it's also, yeah, it's definitely also effective on these fellas. They're going down like nothing now. I do need to be a little more careful not to just launch myself into evil electric goop. Does it immediately. Die. Dude, I can't get this man on an uphill. Kidding me? Ow. This is crazy. At some point, there's Jesus H. At some point, they're supposed to start like hunting you down. But I'm not I guess I haven't killed enough of them yet. I can't even fucking find them. Oh, here we go. They're all over here. There we go. All right, now they're coming after me. Now they want my ass. Okay, this is when I personally like to go over to the beach here. Because now they're going to be like lambs to the slaughter. They're just coming after me. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, so long, Gay Bowser, bro. So long, Manta Bowser. Ow. All right. I think hover nozzle also works good. You know, they're coming to your location, so all you have to do is hover. They'll just kind of come directly underneath you and kill themselves in your blast. What else you got? Oh my god. How are there so... Dude, I can't believe there were a time I couldn't... There were several times, actually. I was struggling to find more guys to kill. Because they're fucking everywhere. They're still everywhere, man. I've barely made a dent in them, it feels like. Whew. But this was definitely a level I had a lot of trouble with as a kid. I could almost never beat this one. I mean, I would do it eventually, but it would always take me a lot of tries. Where even... I don't even... Is it just this guy? How embarrassing. What what a pathetic like little whelp type thing. You know, like what like a worthless fiend, I guess. Sorry. Maybe too hard on the man. Anyway, it looks like the hotel's gonna be okay. Hotel Delfino. Like, imagine going on vacation to like, I don't know, Hawaii, and they were like, okay, this is the Hotel Hawaii. I don't know. Me personally, I'd rather stay at a place with a name. Like, there's obviously a lot more hotels than just this one on the island, so why are you like playing this game with me? And there's the hotel. It's really not that big. It honestly looks like it could maybe only have, I don't know, 20 rooms being generous. And I just don't see it. I really just do not see it. My brother just sent me a text. Sorry, I went quiet for a second because I was examining what exactly he sent me. He sent me a text. It's a picture as a screenshot of Earthbound, and it says, "This is a great game. Finally getting around to checking it out." I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. Maybe that's only funny if you know my brother, which you don't. Sorry. If you spray birds, they turn into shit. That one was blue, so it turned into a blue coin. Anyway, look at us, man. We've only got 15 Shine Sprites, and we have already unlocked 5 of the 7 major areas here. Pina Park, Serena Beach, Gelato Beach, Bianco Hills, Rico Harbor. I could go back to Serena Beach now and do some fuckery. Yeah, alright, I'll do one more in Serena Beach. Why not? I do want to bounce back to some of the older areas here. I think we're at a point where, well, I don't remember precisely when the 6th area unlocks. I don't know precisely what the condition is, but I know it's probably going to be a little bit before we get to the 7th area at least, so. I don't know. You know, I just don't want to leave, I don't want to leave Bianco Hills and Rico Harbor behind, you know. And we have to go back there anyway, whether I want to go back there or not. It will be eventually required, so. May as well do it sooner than later, I guess, right? Hey, it's Mario, right? Listen, I got a bad feeling about this. My fucking hotel is full of spooky goddamn monsters. Can you please save me? Because you're the only goddamn person on this island who knows how to do anything. I don't know how we survived before Mario got here as like a society, as a culture. He is our white savior. Okay, sorry. Went too far, I think, with that one. I don't know. Has anybody done the what's the word I'm looking for? colonial analysis on Mario Sunshine. Mario comes to this tropical island, full of foreigners and well, folks who are foreign to him anyway, and he takes over or whatever, or something. Like they're too stupid to realize the two Marios aren't. I don't know. I don't think this is a good line of thought, to be honest. Yeah, probably deserved. Shout out to Stu, who for that one. Those enemies are called Struttin' Stews. They don't have Goombas in Mario Sunshine. They have Struttin' Stew. That's just the world we live in. It's just genuinely true. This is a pretty funny one, I think. It's got a very like platformy feel. Okay, got to do a little stew hop here. So that was what we would call a stew drop. What we were looking for is a stew hop. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get there. All right. But it's rare that this game makes you do stuff like that. So I don't know. It's always cool, I think. I like games where jumping on enemies is platformers especially, where jumping on enemies is like a necessary component. So now we got sand at the parts. We got to do it on the move. Let's just keep it moving. Beautiful stuff. The Retro Studios Donkey Kong Country games are great about that. About like jumping on enemies being part of your moveset. Not just for killing them, but for getting around, using them to get up high places. But especially in those games, you use them for like momentum, because when you jump on when you land on the ground, there's friction or whatever. But when you land on an enemy, you just keep all your momentum, and then you push the wrong button. Do you think maybe I will remember one day how not to do that? What's happening here? Oh wait, the watermelon is what I had to break. It doesn't really make sense, it's not really how Mario blocks are supposed to work. It's not even really... Okay. I was gonna say it's not supposed to be a watermelon. But then I was completely dumbfounded by what I had seen on my screen. I don't think I have ever... I'm confident I have fallen between that crack there before and died. But I don't know if I've ever fallen... and still landed on the platform, but like too low to do anything. Like I couldn't, I tried to get up. I think I didn't react fast enough. It probably would have been possible if I reacted faster, but I don't know. How are you supposed to react to something like that? I don't have good reaction time in real life, dude. People will say something to me at work, and I'll just like, even if it's like, God damn it, man. I forget Mario it's got so he's so chipper. He accelerates to top speed very quickly. Ooh. And it's not always easy to get him to go back down. All right. This is the one right here. I lost my train of thought. My apologies. Do not recall what I was talking about. Maybe it'll come back to me. Maybe it won't. If it doesn't, isn't that the amazing thing about being human? Sometimes things just happen and then they're gone forever, and that's just it, It's only for whoever was there when it happened. Oh, I was talking about reacting. All right, this one's not going to be for just who was there when it happened. I'll be at work and people will be like, "Oh, can you tell me this or that about the product?" And it'll be like a question I've already answered, 7 times that day, and already like have like a canned answer that I've been using. And I'll still like kind of stutter it out or like stare at them blankly before I figure out how I want to like use my mouth words good. I don't know. Ooh. Oop. Okay, careful, careful. I think I just freak out when a person talks to me, period. Broadly speaking, like within reason. I can talk to like my family and my friends and stuff, with not really any trouble. Anyway, that's a beautiful, beautiful Serena Beach second shine sprite right there. Just saying. Just saying. But random strangers, I don't know, sometimes it just catches you off guard, and then I think I try too hard to get my phrasing exactly correct. So I just stutter over what I'm saying and like I'll start the sentence I'm trying to say 4 or 5 times in different ways. Whatever. That's why I couldn't react to the rotating platform or whatever the hell I was talking about. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm thinking let's go back to Bianco Hills. You know what? Let's go back to where we grew up. Let's go back to who brung us. You know, it's right here. We can see the pipe. Oh, it's another secret level. LMAO. Theoretically, this could be the first secret level you got. The Hillside Cave secret. So I think this one will probably go a little more smoothly. Or at least I should really hope so. Whew! Alrighty. Oh, check this guy out, man. He's covered in icky paint like goop. Let me help you out, buddy. What's good? No problem. Okay, jackass. Sometimes when you save someone from being covered in icky paint like goop, they'll hit you with a blue coin. But that guy, I guess he just didn't, he's not that grateful. I don't know. He's just a jackass piece of shit. Me personally, when I do any kind of small favor for somebody, I expect to be compensated swiftly. Okay, that's where we want to go. It almost feels like what you're supposed to do on this mission is go get the rocket nozzle. But to be honest with you, I don't even know where the rocket nozzle is in this area. So I'm just going to do something else. Well, not that. That's for damn sure. Oh, fuck you. It can be done, trust me, sirs and madams. And things that aren't sirs or madams. Probably people. Probably want to go with people that aren't sirs or madams, not things. What's happening? What's happening? Please stop. Okay. Well. Aside from the Jankingtons at the end there, oh my lord. This is literally the easiest jump of all time. My failure to perform it represents failure on my front. Anyway, there we go. See? Very easy. And then up one more. Bam. There's the cave. You know, was that so hard? It wasn't so hard to get to the hillside cave, man. Maybe if you're a schmo. I'm just kidding. I was using the word, I don't remember if it was the word schmo or the word schmuck. But there was a point in my childhood I recall, I think probably I was at like a young teenager, like maybe I was 13, 14, and I started saying the word schmo and schmuck a lot. I don't remember why. I think I just thought it was funny. It was like, you know, gangster shit, I guess. I was like, yeah, Al Capone would call a guy a schmo, and I think that's funny. So I'm gonna calling people schmoes, like I'm Al Capone. You know, that was like probably the extent of the logic. And my dad got upset with me and told me not to use the word. But I don't remember if the word he didn't want me using was, or if I'm on that mushroom real quick. I don't remember if the word he didn't want me using was schmo or schmuck. To be honest, I don't know if there is like, I must have looked it up at the time to see if there was something problematic about it. And there might be, but I don't really recall what it was, if there is something. If there is like a good reason to not say schmo or schmuck, you know, I don't know what it is. And I think it's funny. It's just the shm is a very fun sound to make. Anyway, that's the end of the video, basically, for this one. So, yeah, that'll do it.